Welcome back to Boss Man Sports Cards here on Box Score Collectibles. Yeah, we're going to have some fun on this Throwback Thursday. I hope you are ready to have some fun. I know I am, looking back at the 35th anniversary of 1989, following the suit of Topps and how they've done it, celebrating past years. Well, we're going to take a look back as well. As 2024 has come to a close and now we are heading off to 2025 collecting season, well, let's take a look back at what Topps did by looking back at 89. We're going to do that. We're going to look at some, well, let me pull up exactly that. Welcome to the stage, the cards. Yeah, we are going to take a look at that. But first, check it out. We've got Topps. We've got Score. We've got the Donruss Traded Edition. Okay, they didn't used to have a Series 2 or an update series. No. Back in the day, they just had what they had and then would create little sets. All right. We used to have fun with that. That's also what they used to do for inserts. They weren't really inserts into the packs. They had special little boxes. So I saw that and I said, okay, let's have some fun. Let's take a look. Well, before I get into this, remember to like, share, subscribe, and follow Bossman Sports Cards here on Box Score Collectibles. Check us out on X. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out here on YouTube. Okay, we are going to be doing a live break on Saturday. Yeah, head on over to boxscorecollectibles.com and get into the break. Yep. I'm just here by myself tonight. Baseball has the night off. He's a big fan of the junk wax era, but he needed some time, and that's all right. Looks like we got some comments. Hey, we got a flashback to my first job after graduating from college. How you doing, Goose? Welcome to the show. Okay. Well, 1989. Okay. 1989 was a big year for NorCal, or actually California teams. The Dodgers were just coming off of their World Series win going into the 89 season. And then the 89 season brought us the Bay Series, the Bay Bridge Series. And I think we all remember a little bit about it. A little bit of shake, rattling, and rolling going on. So, great year for California baseball. Now we're going to take a look back. I'm going to start off with some Donruss. Okay, this was, like I said, the traded edition. What do you guys think of the new look of having both screens? I like it. Now, Brian is the one that usually does all this. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to make this one bigger. Is this? Nope, guess not. How about that? Nope, other. Wanted the other way around. Nope. Whoa. Hello. No. See, I need baseball over here directing this. How do I make... There we go, the solo layout for the cards. Very good, very good. All right. So, traded edition. Puzzle and cards. On the back, you can see 1989 is a year in which a record number of major trades were occurred. Donruss is pleased to present its first traded edition. This set features star players in new uniforms such as Nolan Ryan, Jack Clark, Eddie Murray, and many more. It comes with 56 cards and the Stan Musial puzzle. Boom! There you go. It is still puzzle pieces, but it is completed. All right. So, cool plastic see-through container wrapper. There we go. Jeffrey Leonard. Let's see. Can I do this backwards? Jack Clark. So on the back, you can see T2 for traded, card number 2. Description of the athlete, rundown of his stats. Okay, Jack Clark was quite the hitter. 35 home runs in 87, 27 in 88. He was a little bit of a bat for hire kind of concept. How acquired? Okay, and it talks about contract status. He was traded from the Yankees to the Padres with Pat Clements for Lance McCullers, Jimmy Jones, and Stanley Jefferson. All right. Kevin Gross. I'm trying to look to make sure I'm not having the... It's the best way for not having the glare. Okay, Bob Boone. Raffy Palmeiro. Yeah. He had been with the Cubs. And to think, he was not actually mentioned as one of the bigger trades because he was only in his 3rd year and hadn't really done much with the Cubs. Not as much as we know of him now. Okay, Willie Randolph, multiple World Series winner. Chris Brown. Wally Backman behind him. Okay, Ontiveros, Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. Lance Mullers, we talked about how he was traded for Jack Clark. Okay, Owen, Murphy, Bryan. So it has the same look as the 89 Don Russ cards. Nolan Ryan in a Rangers gear. Yeah. Nice. Hey, Red. Good to see ya. Nolan Ryan there, the King of Kings. Diamond Kings of Diamond Kings. Steve Sachs, multiple-time All-Star. Okay, Jesse Orosco. Good relief pitcher. Walt Terrell. So, yeah, here's 89 Don Russ. Okay, Julio Franco. I think he's still playing somewhere in South America. I think he played until he was in his late or mid-50s. That's ridiculous. I mean, hey, you keep going if you can, right? Burt Blyleven, Hall of Famer. Mel Hall, Eric King, the Wild Thing, Mitch Williams. Jamie Moyer. He played up until his mid-40s. Phil Bradley. Paul Gilkis. Milt Thompson. Jerry Brown. Bruce Hurst. Washington. Benzinger. Steve Alboni. McDowell. Hudson. Kittle. I was very surprised to find out how high he had actually been drafted. He was Rookie of the Year in 83. It doesn't say here, but I believe he was in the top 3 draft pick. Sometimes those things happen. Okay. And Steve Parrott. You get your checklist, so everyone that we just went through is there. I like the little traded box concept. But, on the other hand, I like ripping into packs. So, they both work. I'm going to set those right over there. I'm going to put the King of Kings right on top. Nolan Ryan. Absolutely. I'm going to bring some of these Bowmans down. Now, we're going to get into some of the junk wax. We are in the junk wax era. I don't care what they say now. Okay, card shops and at card shows, I hear, oh, all I've got is some wax. And it's modern day stuff. No, this is wax. This is the junk wax era. This is why we call it that. Okay. For Bowman, okay, 31 official Bowman baseball card collector sheets is what you could get with them. 31, why 31? All right. Well, let's see if we can get the Griffey Jr. Yes, there is gum here. No, I am not going to eat it. It is chalk. I'm good. Hey, we got Raffi. Okay, they are a little bit bigger because that's how they were back in the day. A little bit taller. See how that is? So that's Bowman. They went to the somewhat of an original size. Okay, Satchel Paige. It's a flyer or redeemable card. Here we go. Darrell Evans. Paul Mulder, Hall of Famer. Nice. Rick Sutcliffe. Marty Barrett. Sid Bream. Now notice none of these cards have their name on the front, but they do have the facsimile auto. Yeah. Okay. If you don't know who they are, like Andy McGoffin, you can turn it over, Gaffigan, sorry, and you get all their personal info, explanation of the athlete, when they were drafted, and they have it broken down. It's very interesting if you haven't seen it before. The 1988 team breakdown, how they did against the other teams in their league. All right, and then the card number is big old number right there on the bottom. Okay, Cecil Espy, Ernest Riles with the Giants, who ended up, Giants were in the World Series that year. Okay, Mitch Williams again, Raffy Palmeiro. Okay, no Griffey Jr. in that pack. But we got 3 more. It was the comeback edition of Bowman. So they were not purchased by Topps yet, if I recall. It is out of Westbury, New York. Bowman gum. Yep. They were not purchased by Topps yet. At least not that I'm seeing. They were Bowman. There we go. Sticking to the card. For a while there, I was actually trying to do a whole collection of cards with gum stuck on them. It was an interesting collection. I got over it. What kind of weird collecting stuff do you do? Is there anything you do? How about you, Goose? What are the weird things you try to collect? There we go. Got another one. Staying on. Rick Muller of the what would be the next year. Topps purchased Bowman in 1956? Huh. And yet they don't mention it here on the cards. Anywhere for trading rights or bragging rights. 1989 Bowman Gum Inc. Well, I guess it must have been just a sub owner of Topps. Oh, come on, Scott. Talk to us. What are some of the weird stuff you collect? PG, please. All right. Here we go. We got 3 packs to go through of Bowman 1989, the Comeback Collection. It was a different era. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Who's this? Mike Moore, I think. Yep, Mike Moore of the team that would win the World Series that year. Bob Welch had just come over from the Dodgers. Alfredo Griffin, Pat Sheridan. This is also when, you could actually read the handwriting. Of course, they weren't having to sit there and doing it time and time again. Like I said, these are facsimile cards. They didn't have to sign thousands of them every week. All right, Johnny Ray, Vaughn Hayes from Stockton, right down the road, ended up being a manager for the Modesto Nuts. Back when they were part of the Rockies, I believe. Charlie Liebrant. Kenneth, good to see you. That is true. Okay, Hall of Famer Barry Larkin. That is true, Scott. I did help move your collections last summer. Chuck Finley here. Juan Bell. Hugh Walker made his professional debut at Boardwalk in 1988. All right. Very cool. Very cool. So, what do you guys think of? Ooh, there we go. We got Ricky in pinstripes. Not the best jersey for him, but he was there a couple of times. Ricky Henderson, rest in peace. Man, we've been losing some big folks lately. George Bell, Bobby Thigpen, at one time was the saves leader per season. Terry Steinbach there. And Mr. Perfect, Tom Browning, wrapping up Bowman, 1989. All right. So, Donruss, now Bowman. Let's get into some Score. Score was always one of my favorites. The cardstock was different. It wasn't gum. There wasn't gum involved. So Donruss, back in the day, did puzzle pieces. Topps had gum. So I guess right there, we now, it's verified. Yes, Topps was the owner of Bowman because, hey, they were able to put gum in the packs. Because originally in the early 80s, I believe either 80 or 81, I think 81, Fleer and Donruss tried to put gum in their packs, and Topps sued them. So they had to come up with different stuff. Donruss, puzzle pieces. Score, they came out with these cool little trivia cards. 1983, a year to remember. Okay, Lynn Slam Sinks NL. The American League wins first All-Star game in 12 years as Fred Lynn Grand Slam paces a 13-3 victory. Cool. So that's what Score did. They came up with trivia. Later on in 1989, I don't have any packs here, but Upper Deck came out with the hologram stickers. Fleer had regular stickers. So each of the card companies had their own little wrinkle of things to do. All right, we'll go ahead and slide the questions or trivia out. There we go. All right. 1957, 1971, trying to get it, there we go, and 1976. All right, so what did Score have in store for us? Ernie Witt, Vance Law, Cal Daniels. Okay, you have your athlete. I like the little baseball field at the bottom, kind of looking, team name, position, and athlete's name. On the back, you had the athlete, you have the profile picture, their stats throughout time, good rundown of the athlete, an actual rundown, not a couple of lines, no. That's a lot. All right. So that is Score and what they look like. Let's see how many Hall of Famers we find in these 4-packs. Andres Galarraga, the Big Cat. I need to do this backwards. At least backwards to me. Murphy, Gagne. Okay. Hammaker, Clear. So 1989, these pictures actually are not that bad of quality. I'm waiting for it to... Come on. There you go. Go into focus. Boom. Not bad quality. In fact, I think on the box it says high quality pictures. For 1989, these are high quality. Okay, Jeff Blauser was there. Gerald Perry. Ellis Burks. Julio Franco again. Still playing somewhere. Okay, another Galarraga. We did open up multiple packs. Goose Gossage. Hey, Goose. Hall of Famer. All right. Terry Leach. Joe Mangrain. Cal Worthington, or Craig Worthington. Cal Worthington was a car salesman in California. But this is one of the first years that they put up something recognizing that it was a rookie card. It's always nice. Gerald Clark, rookie, and Rene Gonzalez. Wrapping up that handful of score. We got one Hall of Famer so far. Goose Gossage. Jose Uribe. Nick Esiki. Now remember, okay, folks, go over to boxscorecollectibles.com and get in on this weekend's break. We're doing archives. We're doing a quarter case. 10 blaster boxes. We're doing a quarter case, 27 value packs. So get your chance at boxscorecollectibles.com to go buy your team. It's buy your team break. Okay, we've had a couple of sales today. Let's see if we can close it out. If not, hey, the break will still go on, and we'll just keep what we find. Now, during the break, we're going to have some surprises, and we're going to have some giveaways. Oh, yeah, who doesn't like giveaways? But you got to be there. So remember, it's this Saturday at 7 p.m. It is on the YouTube homepage for Box Score Collectibles. Make sure to remember it and be there. Okay, Franklin Stubbs with the Dodgers, Candelosi, Fisher. Ooh, we're kind of running low. And only 2 Hall of Famers so far. Glenn Davis here. Mark Langston. Back with the Mariners. Okay, Bob Welch ended up being a World Series champ that year. Scott Bales. Donnie Moore. Jay Buhner. He had hair at this point, I believe. And Ron Robinson, Don Slott, and Odell Jones wrapping up. Sorry, I just noticed that there was some glare there. So Hall of Famer-wise, we got Robin Yount and Goose Gossage. Now, to take a look back at Topps 1989, because they're the ones that are bringing it back for the 35th anniversary, we might as well. Now, these are not the wax packs. No. These are the plastic packs. You get 15 cards and a stick of gum. Or pieces of a gum. No, I am not eating the gum. Got enough here, I might actually, I don't know. All right. You can go to the company store, the Topps company store, get you a t-shirt. Or not. I'm sure it's expired by now. Just like the gum. Bob Brower. Hey, we've got Fernando Mania. Yeah. Okay, Danny Darwin. Joe Morgan, the manager. Hall of Famer, Whitey Herzog. Hall of Famer. Okay. Kurt Ford. Kurt Wilkerson on the back. Okay, the red and black, or pink, red, and black of 1989. We all have seen it for so long, 35 years now. We love it. We recognize it. Get the athlete up there. Athlete's information, years, and stats. And then a little wrap-up down at the bottom. On the front, to me, this screams baseball card. White border, team name, and the pennant looking name slot. That is baseball cards to me. I don't know. That's just me. It wasn't the beginning of my collecting, but it might have been when I really got into it. So it's a little bit near and dear to my heart. Okay, checklist. And Glenn Hubbard finishing up pack 1 of our 4 packs of Topps. 1 Hall of Famer and 1 superstar that should be Hall of Famer. Fernando's not a Hall of Famer if I recall. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, he brought baseball back to LA. He got LA folks interested in baseball. I don't know. My personal opinion. You should be in law. All right. Well, here we go. We're just going to rip open these last three. I'm going to just drop the gum right over there. This one's a full stick. The last one was pieces. And last but not least, here we go. Getting into that fourth pack of tops. Once again, this is not a wax packs of top. It is the plastic. And once again, modern cards are not wax. They are not in wax packs. I don't care what people call them. They're not. All right, right off the bat, we got a Hall of Famer, Eddie Murray. Nice. I like that Topps back then had the manager cards. Every time they bring out another set, I really hope that they're going to bring out the manager cards again. We got Rock Reigns. That's right, Tim Raines back with the red, white, and blue of the Montreal Expos. Those new Cubs uniforms are looking a lot like those Expo uniforms. Don't know if it's a shout out to them. They said it's not, that it's just a collection of past Cubs uniforms with a twist of the modern era look to it. But man, if you look at them, they look a lot like the Expo uniforms. From all the drawings that I've seen, they're going to be wearing the white pants with them. I don't know. A dark jersey with white pants, cool. But a light jersey with white pants, I don't know. I mean, I get it. The A's did it with the yellow. But yellow stands out. Yellow is a dark, bright color. But the light baby blue with white pants, that part I'm not a fan of. Marvin Freeman there. I follow him on Facebook and Instagram, talking about his pitching clinic. Good stuff. Gary Carter, there you go. With the Mets Hall of Famer Tony Oliva with the throwback or turn back the clock card that Topps did. Yeah. They would have these in all the sets. This is a really cool idea that I like, and then it has the little wrap up of what happened in that turn back of the clock. All right, Mickey Hatcher, Paulina, Will the Thrill. Hey, now, there we go. Nolan Ryan. Yeah, that's with the Astros. That's okay. He was going to beat the Rangers the next year, but hey, that's another Hall of Famer, and it is the Ryan Express. Hey, we got our first All-Star card. Bob Boone of the, at that time, California Angels. Hey, Mike Diaz, Rob Ducey, Dodgers leader. Yep, they've had those cards for a long time. This is what they look like for the #1 draft pick card. Great to see you, Titus. Hello, my friend. Thanks for coming along. We're having a look back 35 years ago at 1989. We got some Bowman. We looked at the Don Russ traded set. We popped out some Score. And now we're finishing up with 4 packs of Topps. So like I said, Hall of Famers, we got a bunch of them. Nolan Ryan, Gary Carter, Rock Reigns, Eddie Murray, and Whitey Herzog. I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Titus? How are you doing? How are things over in Japan looking right now? And how are the kids doing? I mean, that's, above all else, that's important. How are the children doing at the hospitals that you volunteer at? I hope they're doing great. I'm hoping to do more videos. I've been trying to be consistent, but when it's just me, I absolutely have to open up with, welcome back to Boss Man Sports Cards. here on Box Square Collectibles. Because you mentioned that the kids love that and they miss it. So I try to do that. Awesome. Hello. All right. Well, hey, Titus, I'm sorry you missed all of the opening, but hey, you can watch it on the replay and show the children if you're up for it. All right. So, 1989. Okay, like I said, the base series. Everybody remembers the earthquake. It was good baseball in California. The Dodgers had won the World Series the year before. And then it was up to the Giants and A's in 89. Well, 2024 collecting, Series 1, Series 2, Update Series is wrapping up. 2025 is coming out in a month. So I want to do one look back at 1989 before we move and turn the page to 1990 for the 35th anniversary. But, as I stated before, we have something going on this Saturday. Yeah. We have our quarter case break. Oh my goodness. There we go. Upcoming break. 2024 Topps Archive. A quarter of a case of blasters. That's 10 blasters. And a quarter case of value packs. That's 27 packs, I think. Head on over to Box Score Collectibles and buy your team. We've had a couple of teams get picked up. Let's see what we can do. Let's get the rest of them picked up. And just as a kind reminder of what's in archives, I'm going to go ahead and open up another blaster. I'm going to open up a pack. Let's see what's inside. Okay. You will find 4 exclusive black parallels per box. Now, like I said, we're opening up 10 of them. So that's going to be 40 black parallels opened up. That's going to be, we're going to be 30 inserts. Because each pack either has a parallel or it has an insert. So you're going to get a lot of fun stuff. The value packs, they have the yellow foil border. Or gold. Is it gold that they're calling it, or yellow? Whatever it is, it's fun. And I hope you have fun coming along, getting your team for the break. And hey, head on over to Box Score Collectibles, get your team. We're going to be doing some giveaways during the break as well. What are we going to be giving away? Well, since we're doing archives, we're going to be giving away hobby packs. Yeah, in the hobby pack, you get pink parallels. Okay, and in each of these boxes, 2 autographs are guaranteed. So, come along, even if you don't buy a team. Okay, be there. We're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be doing a bunch of these packs as giveaways. I will give it up to you. I will let you make the decision on whether I open it on the break or if I just send you the pack unopened as a surprise. So, yeah. Make sure, go on over to Box Score Collectibles, get your team. You buy your team. Each team is priced a little bit differently. It's not that we were picking tiers of what team is better, but we looked at the inserts, we looked at the autos, and you know, we priced it appropriately. And shipping is included in those prices. Remember? All right. I'm only going to open up one pack right now. The other packs, I'm going to do some ripping a pack a day, keeping the blues away shorts with, leading up to the break. So here we go. And it's on Saturday. So I'm going to be doing a couple of those packs every day. I'm going to be doing some from the stadium on Saturday morning to get you all excited about the break. All right. Hey, the 1961 look with Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. Now you got some rookies. Kyle Manzardo. That's why I like Archive so much. You get the legends, you get the rookies, and you get the current superstars in a look that you could find no other way. You get the modern athletes in the vintage look. Yu Darvish is our black border parallel. Nice. Okay. They're not numbered. Okay. You get 4 of them per box. Cole Reagans in the 70 look. Shane Bieber. Satchel Paige going 1994 style. And Luis Arias. Yeah. Top hitter, or one of the top hitters in the league. Not bad. In the Padre gear after being moved from Minnesota to Miami and then to San Diego. So there you go. We got ourselves a parallel in that pack. You get those, either a parallel or an insert in every pack. And we're going to be opening up a bunch of packs on Saturday. So once again, head on over to boxscorecollectibles.com and get your team before someone else picks it up. Well, hey, this was a cool look back at 1989. We got a Ricky Henderson. We got a couple of Nolan Ryans, Robin Yount, bunch of Hall of Famers, some good-looking rookies as well, and draft pick cards. I hope you enjoyed. I know I have fun opening up some of the throwback stuff, hence why we created the Through the Decades box. And we're going to actually be moving into that on Thursdays. We're going to take the Through the Decades concept that I came up with for cards, and we're going to talk about each team. We're going to do a look back from 1980 to today of each team individually per week. We'll be starting out with Arizona. Now, as you know, with Arizona, they weren't around in 1980, so we'll start when they began. We might take a look back at some of their bigger stars in the early years in their rookie uniforms of past teams. I don't know. We're going to play around with it, but it will still be on Thursday. It'll be the Through the Decades look back of whatever team on that Thursday. All right. Well, hey, that's about it for me right now. I hope you have fun with your collecting, with your hunting, and your searching, and your ripping. Go rip some packs. Have fun searching for your favorite ball player and your favorite team. All right. Boss Man here. Boss Man Sports Cards on Box Score Collectibles. Boss Man out.